What makes Blue Nose Gopher Public House really special is the fact that it's a cooperative. So we're member owned, so there isn't one owner who has these certain ideas in their head. Blue Nose can be whatever the community wants it to be because we own Blue Nose, the community is Blue Nose. Blue Nose Gopher Public House, actually previously it was Blue Nose Gopher Brewery, got started back in late 2013. I had a conversation with a friend where this idea came up of starting a brewery in town. And then I learned from this friend that he actually just became a member of a cooperative brewery in another state. And I had never thought of, marrying both ideas together. And so when I heard that news, we and a group of friends all got together and decided to do this and to start a cooperative brewery. We especially thought it would be amazing to do in Granite Falls because of the history that we have here related to Andrew Volstead. Andrew Volstead was the author of the Prohibition Act and author of the Capper-Volstead Act, which is known as the Magna Carta of Cooperatives.
Government agents fight hopelessly against illegal liquor. These homemade stills are but a few of thousands seized and destroyed. Other thousands produce millions of gallons, and countless hundreds prosper in business of bootlegging. It's against the law to drink, so drinking is suddenly smart. There's bootleg liquor on every American lip, shiny flask on every hip.
Also, another reason we wanted to use the cooperative model is no one individual had enough resources or capacity to start this business. So it is returning back to my community and then wanting to start a place that I wanted to also be, and that I know my friends and my family that we'd all love to be in.
Hey everyone, I'm Serena here at the Blue Nose building in downtown Granite Falls.
I'm Kyle.
We are so excited to share with you all an update on our progress. Come on over here.
We have walls.
Yeah.
I wanted to make this idea possible so that I could replicate it and help other communities replicate it in their own downtown districts. Because a lot of times when you have an anchor business that can really drive enthusiasm and motivation and other people to love their community, that's the power of this place. And also, I see this place as producing leaders for the community. The current COO, Luena Eltavy, if you would have met her 5-6 years ago, she would have said, no, I'm not gonna get involved in the community, and she was protecting her time or wasn't motivated in that way. But now I see her as an amazing leader within the community. It's because this space has connected her with, and had been able to see all that possibility. Generally on a normal day, our tap room's always open, so we're always serving Minnesota-made craft beer and Minnesota-made wine. We also have different soups each week that we make from scratch. And we also have some non-alcoholic beverages too, but those are also Minnesota-made. And eventually I would like to really be a place within Granite that has one of the largest varieties of beer, of craft beer that are Minnesota-made. Our taps are always rotating, and then we serve panini sandwiches as well as some different wraps. And then we do, like I said, we do try and keep everything as local as possible. So we get some of our ham from Fertile Acreage Farm, which is a local place here, and then we get our bread from our favorite local bakery, Carl's Bakery. We just try as much as possible to stick with our local products.
I hope someday when I see you
hosted several Imbibe sessions. So that is where we bring in different genres of music and really have the musicians talk about their art form. So talk about the history of their genre of music and really just talk about why they've chosen that genre, what they love about it. So it's more of an educational series as well as a concert that's bringing different musicians to the area that we wouldn't normally see here in Granite Falls. With each Imbibe session, we would contract a local artist to create a poster for that concert. And then we'd sell those posters during the show, and they'd be signed by the artist as well as the musician for each session.
My favorite thing at Blue Nose, of course, is going to be music. They've hosted so many really great events, musicians from all over the place. And of course, the beer. The beer is very good. I love that I can come in here and drink a dark beer and drink a proper dark beer. And the friends, you see your friends. You walk into Blue Nose thinking, oh, it's going to be just a Wednesday. It's not going to be busy. And you walk in and literally every single one of your friends happens to be there on a Wednesday too. So it's just the sense of community, friendship, just a space that you can be creative. I like being a member of Blue Nose because you have just the support from each other and you see action. There's a lot of go-getters that make things happen here, so it makes it fun to be a part of that.
Just hearing the impact that Blue Nose has had on people, whether it's people who've moved here recently or people that have been in the community for a long time, that they feel like they have a space to come with an idea and know that we're gonna try and make it work. Like, this space is here for them, nobody else. We are here for the community.
Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropies, Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. The Lake Region Arts Council's Arts Calendar, an arts and cultural heritage-funded digital calendar showcasing upcoming art events and opportunities for artists in West Central Minnesota. On the web at lrac4calendar.org. Playing today's new music plus your favorite hits. 96.7 Cram. Online at 967cram.com.